Johnny the fuck Minerals, who I don't even view as a real human being.
It's guys like Minerals.
Minerals.
Let's have it right.
He's not on my radar. I don't care about him.
You got the Minerals to
one of them brown envelope mobs.
No Minerals.
Minerals.
The realness of this guy.
Let's have it right.
Respect, do you know what I mean?
Johnny Minerals.
The realness of this guy.
Minerals. Let's have it right.
Minerals FC need proper winning Minerals, mate.
Let's have it right.
Respect.
I'm just a brown envelope, or I'm
Absolutely screwed. Let's have it right.
Brown envelopes.
You brown envelopes from the club.
You got the Minerals to fight for his place.
You are in the woods wronging. Thank you, mate. Appreciate you taking the time out to say that. Cheers. This one's for you. Greetings from Centre Parks, by the way. That's the background. I hope you're all well. This is just ridiculous, though, isn't it? The Minerals.
Minerals FC.
Do you know what I mean?
Johnny Minerals.
Johnny the fuck Minerals.
The Minerals. In them, we know that they have the minerals. We've not.
There's minerals that you need.
It's guys like Minerals and
You got the Minerals to
Let's have it right.
Minerals.
Johnny Minerals.
like Minerals is one of the very vociferous Chelsea fans.
Minerals FC mudded me. I couldn't give a shit about that guy.
Let's have it right.
Hey, Johnny's got the fucking minerals, mate.
Can everybody just stop getting shot? Let's have it right. Up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. Big up to every single one of you live and locked in. Hope everyone is doing well, winning life. First and foremost, I want you all to smash to piece that like button. If you haven't smashed it, smash it right now. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, make sure you do so. We've got the notification bell, ding dong. Let's have it right so you know when we go live. And we've got the Minerals FC Ultras membership pinned at the top of live chat and down below in the description. Salute to all the Minerals FC Ultras. Salute to our Chelsea old boys. We see things they'll never see. And salute to no surrender mentality. And big up to every single one of you Minerals FC Ultras live and locked in. How we doing? Well, we're not doing too well today, are we? Let's have it right. Yeah? Chelsea, 0. Crystal Palace, 0. Firing blanks. A draw at home at Stamford Bridge. Game 1 of the season. Title charge. What's going on? What's happened? You see, for me, right, I even tweeted out, comfortable, bagging 3 points at the Bridge. Standard. Why should that be in doubt? Why should we even be doubting that we can't beat Crystal Palace? They've just had a game against the old Dippers and beat them on penalties. Let's have it right to win the Charity Shield. They must be a little bit leggy and tired. We should be sharp and fresh because we're match sharp from playing Club World Cup. We've absolutely steamrolled 2 teams in pre-season in Leverkusen and AC Milan, and we're cooking, bruv. We're cooking all over the gaff. So why would it be in doubt for us, with the amount of players we got, the amount of options to go into this game, without a doubt, to bag 3 points? Can someone explain to me why you wouldn't have any doubt? Why should we? Right? Facts. And yet we watch this game a whole 94 minutes of absolute dross. Dross. We didn't even make Henderson make a save. How many shots on target? How many chances did we create? Now. Absolute now. You rely on one moment from Andre Santos to put away a sitter. It's just not good enough. He's so poor. And do you know what I'm seeing on the timeline? Do you know what I'm seeing on the timeline? All I see, yeah? Stay calm. Don't panic. It's only day 1. It's only the first game of the season. Crystal Palace are such a good team. They're such a well-drilled team. You know, we need to relax. Title charge, of course. Yeah, we're going to go for title charge. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah. You know, oh, this player needs time and that player needs time and all the same old excuses. Yeah. I don't care what you tell me. Yeah. Crystal Palace at Stamford Bridge at home. We should be winning that game. If you are serious title contenders, you beat Crystal Palace. What are we doing here? Are we seriously doing this now? Are we trying to justify drawing against Crystal Palace in a 0-0 draw? That it's like, oh, it's acceptable because, you know, Crystal Palace is such a good team. They did so well against Liverpool. They beat Liverpool on penalties. Get out of here, bruv. What are we doing here? Yeah? 2 billion squad and we can't beat Crystal Palace. We can't even have shots on target. It's a piss take. Yeah? But don't worry. Don't panic. It's not panic stations. Listen, when you're in a title charge, when you're in a true title charge, yeah, did you see Liverpool? Liverpool at home, yeah? Just about. Eventually, won 4-2. Went 2-2. And it could have ended badly. They dug out their minerals. But they were firing on all cylinders, bruv. They were creating chances. Man City, normally tough game to go to Molineux and play Wolves, yeah? Well, they sent the Wolves packing, bruv, yeah? 4-0, annihilation. Even Spursy doing the number on what? Was it Burnley? Like, what are we doing here, bruv? Even Nottingham Forest today, would they win? 3-1. Chris Woody, bagging 2 goals. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Yeah, this was a must-win game. Like, this is a game you don't even think about going, are we going to drop points or whatnot? You know, there's no fucking excuse for not beating Crystal Palace. I don't care what you tell me. You cannot justify it. Oh, they're well set up. Well, of course they're well set up. They're a decent team. They're a decent team. But we're world champions, no? We battered PSG, who are clear of Crystal Palace, yet you're defending drawing against Crystal Palace at home, which tells me you're all flip-flopping full of bullshit. The lot of you. It's an absolute joke, yeah? Where are the standards at this football club, man? Where are the standards, bruv? Where are they? This should be food and drink today. Food and drink. Standard 3-0, 3-1. Give them a goal. And what happens? Yeah? We don't create nothing, bruv. He keeps playing Cole Palmer as a number 10 and nullifies him. Puts Net on the right. And Gittens is kittens, bruv. Yeah? Kittens. After 3 minutes, what was he doing? Apart from losing the ball, bruv. Like a kitten chases a ball on a string. That's all I saw. Yeah? And we spent 55 million on this kid. Now I'm going to give him time. We give him time. And the excuse is, give Kittens time. Give him time. Why? Why? 55 million, Bob. You want me to give him time now? All of a sudden, we're giving players time, bro. Is that what we're doing now? Yeah? We're in phase 4, you melts. Phase 4 of this entire project of Blueco. And you're telling me give players time. João Pedro scores 2 wonder goals in the Club World Cup. Yeah? Scores consecutively, comes to a Premier League game, and he's fucking ghosted, bruv. Nowhere to be seen. Nowhere. Cole Palmer in a number 10. Play him on the right. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand that. Yeah? And you wrong'uns coming at Trev Chalobah. What are you coming at Trev for? Oh, he had a shit game. Well, maybe if you play him in his right position, maybe if you don't play him left centre-back. Oh, what? Is that because Badadildo's shite? Who is shite? He's injured. Is that because Colwill, webbed feet, is out for the whole season? Is it because Uncle Tosin, all of a sudden, he's injured? So every single option we got on the left-hand side were done like kippers. And now we put Trev, who is our best centre-back. And where's Wesley Fofana, bruv? Why is he not playing? When's he coming back? Yeah, right. And we've got Hato, yeah, the NATO defender, bruv, the one that everyone's tweeting out, the highest ceiling, is going to be world class. He's 19 years old. He's incredible talent. He's a left centre back stroke slash, like we're slashing, bruv. Yeah. Slashing, queuing to get into the ground. Yeah. Everyone's queuing up like they're queuing up for a slash. Let's have it right. What? He plays left back as well, but yet you don't play a naturally left-footed player in a left centre-back role. I do not understand it. And how much you spent on this guy, and you won't play him there. But you want to come at Trev, playing in the other side of the centre-back positions. That's when he's a righty. Yeah? Get out of here, man. Have a day off. Right? Have a day off, bruv. And you look at it and go, where is all the toxic positivity with their XG data and all this waffle? Where's your XG tonight? Where is it, you XG porn merchants? It's in the gutter because we didn't create nothing. We didn't create nothing, bruv. Yeah? Cole Palmer nullified. Wharton running rings around our midfield, bruv. Wharton, what a player he is. Why don't we sign him? Why have we got this coach singer in the middle of the park, running in fucking quicksand? What? We got him. He was shocking today. Your star boy, Enzo Fernandez. Where was he, bruv? Where the hell was he? Yeah? What did he do in this entire game? Absolute stinker, right? It's all right when we're playing against LA and we're playing against Fluminenses and all these teams, bruv. When you're playing a Premier League team, and do you know what I hear? I hear, well, you know, we need to be more physical in the game. Well, how can we be physical when our average age is under 23 years old? What physicality, bruv? Yeah? Apart from Casado in the middle of the park, who did as much as he could. All right? Neto, where's he crossing it into? Yeah? And they get a free kick with Eze, all right? And he scores it, and we were lucky, yeah, by the rule book, let's have it right, that you can't be, you have to be a metre in front of the line, the defensive line, or some shit like that. Yeah, and Gay was it a foul? Not really, but down to them rules. Who knew about that rule? Where have you ever seen that? And what was Sanchez doing? You're telling me, Robert Sanchez, the one that you told us, we don't need Donnarumma. We don't need Magic Mike when you were twerking for him with your panties down, yeah, all on your knees getting wet, all right? You don't need Mike Magnan no more. You don't need that's a super glamour, world-class goalkeeper in Donnarumma because Sanchez, he's got a bit of credit in the bank, hasn't he? Got a bit of credit. This guy is fucking shit, all right? This goalkeeper has got no minerals whatsoever, bruv, all right? And how he didn't save that free kick was right at him. How is he not saving that? His distribution is a shambles, bro. A 3-year-old baby could give that better distribution than this keeper, bro. And people say he's got credit in the bank. I'd rather have Sanchez over Donnarumma and Mike Magnan. You're a long way from Starbucks, mate. How do you expect to go on a title charge with Robert Sanchez, bro? I've told you countless times. We need centre-back. We need a goalkeeper. Enzo Maresca's come out in publicly mudding the ownership going, I need a centre-back. I can't play without Colwill. I can't invert. And Tosin's the only other one that can do it. But we bought Hato. Apparently he's a Swiss Army knife, but he's not ready to do it. Trev can't do it because he's playing on the wrong side of the defence. So what are we doing here? Yeah? What kind of squad player is this? You lot, you fucking melt. All right? You always propaganda when standing Stuart Little and this ownership and we're cooking, spending 2 billion quid. And look at the squad assemblement. Look at this fucking goalkeeper. Look at the state of our defence right now. Look at it. And you're telling me title charge. Until you rectify and address the goalkeeper, the central defenders, the fucking everything, man. Right? It ain't going to be a title charge. It's going to be a top 4 race. Where's Lavia? Why is Lavia not playing? When's this guy ever going to be fit? Oh, I've got receipts. Stay on that side. You stay on the injury bed side 24/7. I've got every fucking right to be pissed off today. It's a joke, man. It's an absolute joke. It's an embarrassment, bro. Robert Sanchez, #1 goalkeeper at Chelsea for a 3rd season in a row now. Yeah? 3rd season in a row. And who had the better, I want to ask, who had the better chances in this game? Because it wasn't us. Yeah? It wasn't us. Enzo Maresca's saying, I want a centre-back. And the ownership is saying, we're not going to be rash in the market. We'll only buy if it's something that suits us. We don't believe we need a centre-back. So you're going against the manager, yet you're telling us that you're backing Enzo Maresca. Make it make sense. Like, what are we doing, you flip-flop merchants? Brown Envelope's coming out going, oh, you know, it's a tough game against Crystal Palace, you know. Nothing to worry about. I've seen Melts on the timeline going, where's Nico Jackson? We could do with Nico. What is going on, bruv? What is going now? You're lowering the bar even further than it's already at to go, where's Nicholas Jackson? Where's Nicholas Jackson? What was he going to do, bruv? Do a thriller night, pressing all day long, but he can't press and come because he ain't getting none. Yeah, he ain't getting no minutes. They want him sold, bruv. They want to get him shipped out. Bastoni, mate. Bastoni, slap the money down. Donnarumma for 26 mil. Slap that money down and pay that wage structure, you penny pinching clowns. I'm sick to death of it, bruv. Yeah? What have we got? What have we got in the ground? Yeah? Has anyone seen it? Yeah? Meatloaf, tout, Bowley, on his mobile phone, sending messages. What's he saying? Maybe the baby lurch. You're telling me the baby lurch is going to save our season, is it? It's going to save us. It's going to create. He's going to be so much more effective. You spent 55 million quid on kittens, but Garnacho's the answer, is he? Yeah? He's the answer. He's too busy on his phone for his own missus to give him a nudge on the shoulder to say, the TV's on you, get off your phone, because he doesn't give a shit. All he was doing was checking the data for Vivid Seats to see how many sales he's made. Yeah? That's what he was doing, because it's all about making money. Instead of playing Cole Palmer on the right and getting the best out of him, like he did in the final, you played him on the right. And look at that. He was majestic. He landed the damn minerals. Yeah? No, we're playing him in number 10 because we've got no Lavia. Santos ain't ready. We've sold Wedding Hall. And we have to fit in Enzo Fernandez, who looked very sluggish, didn't he? Why? Why are we sluggish? No one was talking about this when we were in pre-season. All of a sudden now, Enzo Maresca's making excuses about, Crystal Palace were more sharper. They had a more competitive game before this game, so they should be more tired than we are. I told you lot, injuries will come. Tozin's down now. Colwell's out for the season. Lavia, we don't know. Fofana, we don't know. Yeah? You're going to get more. Casado holding his thigh throughout the game. It's a matter of time before he gets bloody injured. And then what we doing? So what do? They bring on, everyone's crying out for Esteval Willian. Yeah, damn right. Bring on Esteval Willian. Why is he not starting? But he puts him on the right and then he puts Neto on the left. So we play Neto on the left, Esteval on the right. And he brings on Delap for Pedro, who did nothing in this game. And everyone's with their football fantasy teams. I'll put Pedro, he's going to cook. Yeah, all right. He didn't cook no Samba minerals today. He really didn't. And to be fair, he was starved, bruv. Starved because we didn't create nothing. For a team last year that created the most chances, what chance did we create? Esteval comes on in 2 instances, a bright spark, shows directness, tries to take on players, creates opportunity, and then we don't see him after a rash challenge that he makes. He was lucky to not get even. Did he get booked? I think got booked. After that, we didn't see Esteval Willian. Delap had a chance, a half chance, fluffed his lines, and then it comes down to one opportunity, Cole Palmer, and it comes to Santos, and Santos blaze it like a rugby shot because Willie in the dressing room's having too much of an influence, bruv. They don't know what sport they're playing no more. It's just rugby shots now. Yeah? And everyone's coming at Santos. Santos did more than Enzo Fernandez in that game. Why is Enzo Fernandez not running in the box like that? Everyone says Josh Akinpong, you know, that's fine. He had a good game today. Decent game. Apparently won a lot of jewels, says Vincey. Propaganda in Josh Akinpong. But you cannot go for a whole Premier League season with Josh Akinpong. It's just ridiculous. We spent £2 billion and we're relying on Trev Chalobah, Reece James and Akinpong, all from Cobham, mate. That's what we're relying on in this squad, in the back line. Right? But how many times did Mateta, the hold-up play from that guy is a joke, mate. Yeah? He's ridiculous. He was holding up the play how many times, bro? Eze, what a player. Why are we not buying him instead of Kittens? A proven player, bruv. He run through, he had some decision-making was a joke, but he's going to go. Where's he going? Arsenal? Is he going Spursy? Why are we not looking at him? Why are we looking at fucking Baby Lurch and not Eze? What's going on here? What's this talent ID saying, bruv? Or is it the AI scouting? Yeah? Why are we not looking at Rodrigo? Yeah? And then the club announces, come early, we've got a special announcement. Everyone's going, is it the front of shirt sponsor? The computer says no. Oh, is it the announcement of Chevy Simmons? The computer says no. Are they bringing out the Baby Lurch? The computer says no. Yeah? No, what do they bring out? Romario. And everyone goes, what the fuck is this? Why have we got Romario? Do you not understand? Romario is football royalty, mate. Yeah? One of the greatest fucking Brazilian strikers to ever exist, mate. Yeah? Baller. Absolute baller. And that tells you the state of people that don't understand football. This guy, to have him in the Stamford Bridge, we had Eden Hazard up there looking at this going, what is this? Is world champions? What am I watching? 0-0? Well, what's going on here, bruv? Eden Hazard looking at this. You can see my thumbnail, mate. My thumbnail says it all, doesn't it? Says it all. Yeah? Dross. Near the end of the game, we look like a little bit more urgency. Why? Cole Palmer does what he does. He goes, I'm sick of playing it, inverting it, left, right. Oh, I'm just going to try and be a bit more direct. And what does he do? Puts Cole Palmer on the fucking left. How many times have we seen Cole Palmer on the left? And ineffective. Yeah? Like, all of this to do what? To accommodate all these wingers that we got that don't score goals. We ain't got goal scoring wingers. All right. It remains to be seen with S1zzla William. We know he's a little wonder kid starlet, bruv. Yeah. And he might have got a goal today. We don't know. And we'll all be singing his praises, going, we won 1-0, 1-0 on a nutsack, thanks to S1zzla William. It was literally waiting on in this game on a one player of a moment of individual brilliance to win the game. That one chance. Why are we at home waiting for a one chance when we scored 3 against PSG? We're landing the minerals. We're world champions. We're on the rise. We've spent £2 billion, where everyone's lapping it up. And now we're justifying, well, you know, it's not such a bad result against Palace. Yeah, it's not such a bad result. Yeah. And I have to ask the question, what is the style of play? Cucurella's in the number 10 position. He's always in the... Do you know how it was? It was like that. Left, right, sideways, backwards, sideways. Centre-backs to the next centre-back, to the... Oh, maybe Casado gets the ball and Enzo Fernandez. Cucurella, throw in. Straight out. Gives it to them for a goal kick. Enzo Fernandez hasn't got a clue how to control the ball anymore. Misplaced passes. Why is it so sloppy? Where's the mentality? Where's the intent? Where's the minerals at? Why are we not digging it out? It's like Crystal Palace were just organised, but they were there for the taking. They were there for the taking, bruv. Reece James got done by Eze, was lucky to not get sent off. And they were lucky to not have a sending off. So have it right. Was it their right wing back? Good player. Bruv, Kittens is, I've said it countless times, and I'll say it again. He was a bench player at Dortmund. Yeah, we've spent 55 million, and we've bought someone who's not even better than Madueke. And Madueke is more developed than this guy, yet we sold Madueke for the pound note, and this is the same old shit. Baby Lurch at Old Trafford, they're crossing out and ripping up his poster and this and that. Yeah, They don't want him. The geezer's been exiled. Yeah? It's a joke, bruv. He says it's just a joke. Everything's a joke. And then people are going, oh, don't worry about it. Relax. Where's your standards, bruv? Where are the standards at this football club? Where the fuck are they? This is not what I call being ready and geared up to win the Premier League. This is not what I call that. Yeah? Where's all the chest, bruv? Where's all the chest? Look at our form since international break in March. We've played, 20? We've won 15, drawn 2, lost 3. 10 clean sheets. And everyone's going, well, we've got a clean sheet. Goals galore, bruv. S1zzla says, for sure, Palace play 7 or 8 games. And we played 2 games last weekend where we shared the minutes. So for sure, this was the first real game today. But for sure, slowly, we are going to be better. Why? Why all of a sudden, slowly, we're going to get better? Like, what are we doing here, bruv? Everyone was landing it, bruv. Everyone was landing it after the Club World Cup going, we are ready to win the Premier League. We're ready for a title charge. I've seen you all clipped in 5K going, we're here for a title charge. And now you're sitting there probably on your platforms going, well, you know, it's a tough game against Palace. They were so well organised. They low blocked us. But apparently we've upgraded in every position and we've got all the minerals to unlock low blocks. Yet we couldn't unlock fuck all like it was Narnia, bruv. Yeah? There ain't no lions about. Yeah? This was the Crystal Maze. Didn't know where to fucking go except left and right. This is what I'm talking about, bruv. This is, you know, you've got to be real about it. You have to be real. Talent's not enough like Mudrik's tattoo on his neck. It's not enough. Talent ain't enough. Yeah? And now everyone goes, oh, we've made too many changes, so we need them to bed in. So we're going to wait, what? You want to wait 10 games? You want to wait half the season? When you're in a title charge, you don't say after 10 games, let's see where we're at if we're in a title charge. You know if you're in a title charge come the end of December. So I always say, at the end of December, let's see where Chelsea are before you think about calling a title charge. Because last season, you were going, ooh, we're in a title race, we can win the title. And come the end of December, it all fell down. Kanye West mask on Alex Jones. Yeah. What's it going to be, bruv? What is it going to be? Yeah. You know, I don't dispute, right, that we have bought, like, we've upgraded on Jackson, but yet people are asking for Jackson back. Make it make sense, bruv. Yeah. Everyone could clearly see Delap was more suited to this game. He can shove. He's got more strength. He did have a half chance, you know. He can have a go. He can header a ball. You've got someone direct to cross to. He can dribble a little bit. Like, he's got good control. But you went with João Pedro because we think João Pedro. But we weren't playing like that. You put Neto on the right, who's got a great cross on him, but there's no one to cross it into because Delap's not in the box. You've got Kittens there on the left, who's meant to be such an unbelievable touchline winger, yet he doesn't do nothing except lose the ball. Yeah? Relying on Cucurella to help support him. Enzo Fernandez is in no man's land. Casado's just doing what Casado does, just trying to break up the play and win the ball back. Cole Palmer, non-existent. Not in the game at all. And I always say to you, Cole Palmer FC, when Cole Palmer doesn't play, Chelsea don't play. They don't. And when he does take his own initiative and he probably goes, fuck all the manager's tactics and all that, let me have a crack. All right. He tries to make something happen, you know. But clearly it's not working. And this inverted nonsense. I'm tired of it, bruv. I'm tired of it. Switch it up. Did we play like this in the Club World Cup? No, we didn't. So why are we playing like this now? What? Because of Levi Colwill? We went through last season from December all the way through to what? January, middle of February, stinkers after stinkers. And Colwill was playing. I just, honestly, I don't get it. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? This is where we are, bruv. This is where we are. I'm going to run through some of the super minerals, and we're going to bring on 2 ultras. So have it right. So everyone smash that like button, and let me get it all set up. Everyone smash that like button, because I've had a little bit of a rant now. You know what I'm saying? I know I've got every right, bruv. This is an embarrassment, bruv. Yeah. All right, so that's all done. Sweet as. Let's quickly run through some super minerals. Big up the Chelsea Empire. He says, devastating draw, match week 1 at Stamford Bridge. The team was extremely lethargic, not happy at all. My eyes don't lie, not feeling good, to be honest, Johnny. How can anyone feel good about this? Like, let's be real, bruv. We've spent all this money. We've got the manager in his 2nd season. We've won the Club World Cup. We won the Conference League. We've got top 4 to play Champions League. And we go into this game looking like sluggish, no intensity, no physicality, mentally fatigued, is it? Maybe they're tired. Did anyone think of that? Do the owners care about if they're tired or not? I told you lot, yeah, the Club World Cup. It's going to take his soul, bro. They've had 3 weeks, if that, rest. They've had 2 pre-season friendly games, which we've comfortably won. But when we come up against a Premier League team who are organised, not amazing, they're not top draw, so have it right, we can't do nothing. Tells you everything you need to know. Big up Chelsea Empire. He's gifted 5 Minerals FC Ultra memberships. Love to you, my geezer. Ever trending topic says, how the fuck did we went and buy kittens and not buy Kudos, who is a million miles better? You tell me, bruv. This is the scouting of Kerrigan Winstanley and Stuart Little, because they didn't want to pay the money for Kudos. Kittens fits the model. That's what it's all about. The model dictates where you go in the market. How someone explained to me, for example, yeah, very rarely do you get a world-class goalkeeper available in the market. And Donnarumma is leaving the currently crowned European champions, Super Cup winners, bottle job Spursy, so have it right, for 26 million. But the stumbling block, the deal breaker, is that he's already on 240 grand, 14 grand a week, and he wants 280 grand a week. They're not going to pay that. They wouldn't even pay 18 million for Mike Maignan, who's still better than Sanchez, not better than Donnarumma, but he's better than Sanchez, and they wouldn't pay that because he's what, 30 years old. Well, where's the intent to rectify the position of a goalkeeper? Why can't we go and get Bastoni? Why don't you go and get Gay? Instead, Gay's happy to go to Liverpool, who are already stocked up. They've already done a rebuild without under everyone's noses. Man City's rebuild. Look at the baller in Reigner's, mate. Look at Cherky. They said they did background checks on Baby Lurch, and it's all gravy. It's all good, yeah. But yet the background checks on Cherky, Ozyman, and who was the other one? Who was the other one? I can't remember the other player. They said, no, they're not suitable. They're not suitable. But Baby Lurch is, who likes to get on his vape, bruv, while he's getting a tattoo. Get out of here, bruv. What are we doing here? Big up the Kashmiri Blue. Says, Johnny, I confronted Eunice today about not collaborating with you. He had Stevie G answer for him saying you had ghosted him, Steve and Gunny. Eunice wouldn't elaborate. He's become a brown envelope. I told him so. Toxic positivity. Yeah, he is toxic positivity. Yeah, listen, let me say it for what it is, right? Yeah. Stevie G, I've messaged you. I've contacted you. You don't want to. You're on Team Eunice. So that's fine. You stay there. All right. But false narratives, no chance. I've been messaging Gunny. Gunny's all gravy. Gunny's going to come on when he can come on. Yeah. And I know what's going on with Gunny. The reality is, yeah. Let me explain something to you. All right. Because there's always an ulterior motive. Yeah. Let me put this up. All right. For everyone to see. Okay. This is in the Big Six studio arranged by the librarian. And here we have, well, you would say the brown envelope elephant walk circle, but it's not. It's a semicircle. It's not quite complete. There's no goldfish. There's no other tier ones on there. We might as well get them all in there on a round, massive round table. Let's have it right. But this is what it's all about, isn't it? This is what it's all about. It's about building. It's building platforms. It's so-called the Avengers. What were we doing, bruv? DC Comics and shit like that. No, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, facts, Cursor. Matisse was the little, what's he? The librarian. He was in that Lily Phillips. No, wasn't it the Bonnie Blue episode, bruv? He was in the Bonnie Blue line, wasn't he? I'm sure he was. He's got footage of that. Cursor will be able to explain that to us. Yeah. But this is what it's all about, isn't it? The 10% discount merchant there. What is he, Stevie Wonder, bruv? Because maybe he's seen something we don't see, bruv. Yeah. Like, and like, what are we doing here, bruv? All lovely set up. It's great. It's gravy, yeah. But at the end of the day, yeah, it's all about pushing narratives, isn't it? That's what it's all about. Always been that. It's all about pushing the narrative for the fucking ownership 24/7, bruv. Yeah. And the reality is, do you know what's funny, right? Today, all right, and one of the ultras going to explain it. But today we had the digital shambles, all right, of queues of supporters trying to get in because the app's gone all messed up. The digital matrix of ticket sales and the whatever the situation was, they couldn't get in, and they were meant to get in to get 50% on drinks, yet they couldn't get a bevy because they just about got in the game, all right, to watch the game, all right. Like, this is what it's all about. And then when you look in the ground, there was many empty seats. Why? Because they've been sold on Vivid Seats. Eunice exposed that with me on my platform. Doesn't talk shit about it, bruv. All right? No one talks about it. Yet, it's funny that the Premier League are still investigating it. And the Chelsea Supporters Trust put it out. And yet I asked the question, how does everyone know about Vivid Seats? I'll let you answer that. Everyone's forgotten about that. Everyone's forgotten about the debt as usual, bro. Big up Swiss Daniel. He says, okay, there's CFC Avengers now, huh? Okay, over here we are Thanos Minerals FC. We land it. No more flip-flopping. Stay on your side, lol. Going to be a long season. Literally, everyone goes, stay on your side, stay on your side. Stay on your side, bro. We stay on the side of truth. All we do is call it out for what it is, yeah? And that's it. Right. I don't know where Curse is. Let's get Curse on. But big up to S1zzla, bruv. How we doing, my geezer, bruv? Lovely to have you on.
You all right? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, Crystal.
Fucking hell. Yeah, I'm not long back from the bridge, actually. It felt like 50 degrees. It felt like watching it in Death Alley today. It was roasting in that East and Lower. But yeah, what a shambles getting in. There was thousands of people outside who couldn't get in. Tickets just disappearing on their app. And you know, what you need to understand is that a lot of people who aren't dead tech savvy when it comes to phones and apps and new digital ticket platforms, and they turn up, they switch the phone on, and there's no ticket there. It's a joke. There was one guy who sits near me, an old boy, went home, didn't even get in. His mate was telling me next to him, he logged on the phone, didn't have his ticket, queued up for like over an hour. They wanted his email address. He couldn't, he's like in his 70s, this guy is. He didn't understand what to do. He's just had a ticket all his life. So he just fucked it off and went home. Sad, isn't it? Yeah, really sad. So, yeah, I don't know what they've done, why they've designed the app in this way. It's nonsense. It's rubbish. It just seems really crap. I don't know if they've done it to try and to do with touts or to try and prevent people sending tickets to each other and that. But as a season ticket holder, you don't even get you'd expect, wouldn't you? You'd have a season ticket card in your Apple wallet or whatever, and you just scan it. Every game, you get a ticket for every game. You have to activate it. It's just it's going to be a pain in the arse, put it that way. And for a lot of people who've been going for a lot of time, it's going to be a nightmare. And they had all these minimum wages on at the gates, like people saying here to help. And they just obviously employed loads of young kids to try and help people with their smartphones and stuff like that. And one of them was even saying to me, yeah, it's just a joke. Loads of people are turning up and blank screens on their ticketing app where the tickets were. So, it's going to take a big transition for a lot of people, which ain't great, really, is it? Not for the atmosphere of the game. And they've overcomplicated it, Johnny, mate. So not great.
No, it's not. It's not great. And I saw when people were trying to get tickets for Crystal Palace, and there were what's it called? True Blue package, like membership. And it said, it was telling them, I'm 102,000th in the queue, right? Or 85,000th in the queue. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was no tickets there to get. But yeah, I saw, I think it's Kenneth on Twitter, on X, who's like season ticket holders.
Yeah.
Picture up, and you can see all these seats are empty. And you're going, we were told it's sold out.
And that's the thing, isn't it? There was, did Chelsea say that this new system, they stopped 150,000 bots buying tickets, right? Yeah. So first and foremost, that's just a situation that you're in. As a normal fan, you log in to your computer, you want to buy a ticket for the game, yeah? And you've got 150,000 bots getting tickets ahead of you, and you're thinking, I've got one up here, I've got my laptop and my phone on, so I've got two devices on. There's people with 150,000 trying to access it. So the chances, you're fighting against technology that we can't, as normal fans, we can't come up against, can we? So and that's why all of them bot tickets that like that geezer's just said in that super chat, they just end up because if this had been introduced and there was hardly any tickets on Vivid Seats or anything like that today, you could think, well, fair enough, teething problems, and they've cut out the touts and the people selling the tickets, marking them up. But they're not. There's just as many tickets on all of these resale sites today as there've ever been, if not more. So it's a huge problem, isn't it? It's a massive problem.
Because look, the way I see it's going, right, when it tells you you're so far, like 100,000 in the queue, right, they are bots. I believe, right, knowing how these clowns work, yeah, when it comes to making pound note, this is a rigged system. So what they're doing is the amount of tickets that they got that can be allocated to be sold to so-called membership schemes, yeah, or on via Ticketmaster. Ticketmaster's software is owned by Clearlake Capital. Strike one. Strike two, the tickets from Ticketmaster can be transferred to Vivid Seats. I believe they're saying that these tickets have been sold. AI technology is taking the tickets, making it out through Ticketmaster that they've been sold for everyone to go in a queue thinking that they can get a ticket, and they might give the odd here and there, and then eventually all of a sudden you go on Vivid Seats and you could see how many tickets are on Vivid Seats. And you're going, well, hold on a minute. How could I be 100,000 in the queue and it's saying to me it's all sold out now, but yet I can get tickets on Vivid Seats?
Exactly. And I think the other thing is as well, there's this ticket forward membership now, isn't there? It's £15 for the year, right? So with the price of the tickets being sold at £300 to £3,000, adding another £15 in is nothing, isn't it? They'll just say, when you buy that ticket, they'll say, oh, by the way, to get access to this ticket, you've got to set up a ticket forward account. Yeah. You'll log your details in, you pay your 15 quid, then they'll send you that ticket that they've just sold you for £300 to £3,000, however much you've paid resale price for it. And then you've got the ticket on your phone. So, because 15 quid is nothing when you're paying £300 for one ticket, is it? It's just part of the, I don't know if you've ever bought anything off like Viagogo or anything like that. The price of the ticket might say 300, but by the time you check out, it's like 400.
Yeah, it's got
you know what I mean? So they can easily put in another 15 quid for the ticket forward account. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting how it is just sad today that the system was going to mess up. They've employed all these people to try and help folks out. And the other thing is I really dislike, Johnny, is I don't know, for the Milan game, right, they sent an email out pre-game, which they do often. For most games, they send an email out. This is going to happen. You know, the usual bollocks, right? But this is the thing. They use the word be polite and turn up 1 hour before the game. Be polite. Like almost like insinuating if you don't turn up an hour before the game, you're not really being polite. The wording was really daft. Whereas British culture is for most people to get in the game as late as possible, isn't it? You go have a drink, you know, and you get in the game 15 minutes before, don't you? Maximum. You're not hanging about. But look, what they're trying to say is that you've got a responsibility as a fan to get to the game early. But what if you can't get to the game early? You know, what if you're working or what? You know, getting
what if you're stuck in a queue? What if you're stuck in a queue?
Exactly. Yeah. So I didn't like the wording of be polite, almost like if you're not getting in early, you're not being a decent fan, which is bollocks, isn't it? It's all about them they know the system's crap and they know they're going to have a lot of teething problems. So get in as much as possible. So
that's why they told everyone to get in early, not because of the special announcement. They made it out to be Romario. They don't even know who S1zzla is, and they know who Romario is. Get out of here, bro.
And I didn't even know that Romario was there today, by the way, until you've just said. So being there, I thought that the special announcement was unveiling them things on top of the freaking hotels. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That's what the special announcement was.
Yeah. Okay.
So
what would you say? Talking like with all the tickets and all that, how's the atmosphere now, Sis, at the game?
It was all right today. It was great to go down there as a fan. Go back down there, first time in the season. Weather was great. The buzz, you know, we're on a bit of a high. So there was a lot of empty seats to start with, but once the game filled up, it had quite a good atmosphere to it. Bearing in mind the game was utter dross, really, wasn't it? There wasn't much to shout about, was there? What was the first chance we had? First shot on goal was well late on in the game, wasn't it?
Yeah, like 85th, something like that.
And for me, in terms of the game, it was like low block again, wasn't it? We just haven't cracked the team playing the low block against us. And as much as I want to come on here and slag off Maresca week one, like at half time, you want your proper minerals manager to say, this is the shit, this is the game. We've got to change the game. They're just low block. We're not getting anything here. This is how I'm going to change the game. Conte, Tuchel, Mourinho, they knew how to change the game in game. Whereas a lot of these managers these days, they're assistant managers, aren't they? They know how to put the team out on the pitch, how they want to play. But when the team comes, sets up and just defends, or we can't break them down, or they've got their tactics spot on, we just don't know what to do they? He didn't change. You know.
He's not being backed. Like clearly, him asking for a centre back and not getting one right now. All right, or them coming out through the brown envelope saying, you know, we don't believe we need a centre back, but the manager's come out publicly saying, I need a centre back that's able to do and execute what I need out the back because I've lost Colwill. I ain't got S1zzla, who I don't rate anyway. He threw a lot of players under the bus. Let's have it right, and I quite like that because it's showing you're not being a yes man, but at the same time, it could backfire on him. And the reality is, if you know that, then adapt to play with the squad of players you've got to get the result, and you didn't do that. And big up to Curse, by the way. Welcome, Curse, bruv.
Welcome, Curse. Yeah, and I think the other thing is, well, I read a bit
both of you, by the way.
Salute, bruv.
Yeah, I read a bit through the reason why that they're not signing a centre back is 3 reasons, which was the first one, they're happy with the current crop we've got. Second reason, they ain't great on the market. But the third reason, which was the real backhanded stab on Maresca, was we're confident that Maresca can manage the squad of players we've got. That's classic management speak. When at work, if you've got to tell if somebody wants something and you've got to tell them that they can't have it. Rather than saying no, you say, we're confident that you can manage with the resources you've got.
That's top heavy. That's yes man tax, and that's facts.
That's really clever language, that is.
Yeah.
Like it's like, I'm not going to
try to
slag
get a
you
pay
off.
rise. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to get a pay rise. He's trying to do the most.
Yeah, it's like when somebody at work tries to get you to do something, they'll say, I've got a great opportunity for you.
Yeah.
You just spot the words a mile off.
I think we should promote this guy. He's got the talent. He could do this person a job if they're sick. You know, if they're called in sick, we got this guy. Do you know what I mean? Just chatting shit, bro. When you can hire someone else. You know what I mean? Someone who's fit for the job. It is what it is.
So when they said we're confident that Maresca's got the capability to manage the squad, that means shut up. You're not getting a centre back. We're not backing you. Keep your mouth shut, or you'll be gone like the next bloke. We want a yes man.
We'll figure out if we need to use Renato Vega or not. That's what they're on.
Or bring the sassy back.
Swiss Army knife, bro.
Yeah. We got to go back to Swiss Army knives. We got to go back to that.
Does everyone remember what we went through, bruv? Does everyone remember what we went through? Yeah, all that time, bruv. Yeah, the boys gave everything. It's life. This is life. Do you remember that? Yes, man. This is real yes, man tax, bruv. And do you know what? We're very fortunate. We're very fortunate that we're playing Jellyfish Potter's Hammers, bruv. You know that next game.
Jellyfish Epstein.
Yeah, people are legends, bro. I swear. How they make this stuff, yeah, nuts, absolutely.
They look like
nuts,
they could be related. I know that's Photoshop, but I'm not gonna lie. They got some strong resemblance. I'm not gonna lie,
bro. They want him out already, bro.
Yeah. I mean, he's been around the block. Didn't he start off in Sweden or something?
Yeah, he went up 4 leagues. Four leagues. He went up. Went to Brighton, landed it. And then now he's just a dead man walking, isn't he? Literally.
But do you know where he started? He started as a university, didn't he? As the manager of a university team.
Because there's kids there.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, but the best thing I saw was some people saying, finally, Graham, he's finally got the results we want him to have. Now that he's losing with West Ham.
Well, the kids gave it everything.
Yeah, the kids gave it everything, bruv. Man,
we can't lose to them, can we? On Friday?
Listen, my God! If we lose to Potter, that is crazy.
Nah, listen.
Hopefully, he's not in a job by then.
We haven't got the best record. I mean, the amount of times I've been to West Ham away, and we've just capitulated, bro.
Yeah,
they lost to Sunderland though, man. They even got fucking Joe fucking Bellerman over there.
Yeah. Listen, we
they didn't even play Gui.
Oh yeah, Gui. I was confident we win today, and I am confident we'll beat West Ham. I think we will. They're shocking, bro. They're in the mud. They're in that. Unless Bowen turns up and he's had a good night with Danny Dyer. Do you know what I'm saying?
I mean, unless he's a Boeing 6-7, one of them planes or whatever they are that crashes, bro.
But let's focus on the game. What's your takes? Like the standards should be the standards. We should be beating Crystal Palace, no debate. So
I agree with that. I agree with that, Johnny. And I saw the game today. I watched the game and I was pissed off, bro. I watched the game and I was like, why is it 0-0 during the first half? And it was only because Eze missed that goal, obviously because of Gui. And I was just like, if he would have scored that, we're fucked. Sorry for swearing. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't know what the age group is watching this channel, but we're in the mud, bro. Do you know what I mean? Second half come, I thought to myself, do you know what? We're usually one of those teams that turns up in the second half. Nope. Nothing happened. So at the same time, I'm like, all right, cool. Do you know what? We did come off of winning the Club World Cup. We beat the two teams, AC Milan and Leverkusen. I get it. These men came off of a game beating. They beat Liverpool, the Premier League champions. But at the same time, these men are pissed off because they got demoted to Conference League. So these men are playing to win for something. Do you know what I mean? So it kind of makes sense. Eze was always going to be a problem. I think that was their what do you call it? You know, like they was acting like he weren't going to play, but he did play, kind of thing. One of those kind of little backup things, like a secret. I think that's what it was. And he turned up. He gave Reece James problems. I can't lie.
Yeah,
I said to myself, Reece James has to come off second half because he got the yellow card. That he fouled him again, which I didn't think it was a foul, but he went down. And I thought to myself, do you know what? Gusto's got to come on because we can't risk losing Reece James, bro. We can't.
And I think that did affected. I think Enzo Maresca's game plan in the second half because Reece is very important. Like he's a first teamer.
He's vital, bro. He's vital.
But he got caught out. He got caught. And Eze, I said, why are we not looking at buying him? Why are we not looking at someone?
Listen, he's been a baller since QPR days before he even went to Palace.
Age, innit? They won't buy it. Profile, I don't. They're just.
It's what I'm saying.
Surely his wages ain't high. Surely his wages aren't that high. Surely
it's the age.
How old is he?
Well, he's older. He's older than 24, isn't he?
Yeah, but we got. How old's Neto?
Neto's 25 now. But they bought him. They've had him for a season. Listen, it won't be long before he's flopped. And this is what I don't understand, right? You can't buy me Donnarumma on 240 grand a week, right, for 26 mil, but you're giving Cucurella 200 plus a week. Make it make sense. Like, if you're going to give Cucurella 200 plus a week, Reece is on 300 grand a week, yeah? All these players, Cole Palmer, he's on top money, right? Why can't you give it to Donnarumma and a Bastoni and be done with and rectify the positions so that we've actually got, you know, that world-class level, bruv. Like, he defeats the object because I believe there's not the money there. That obviously Nkunku deal's falling down, bruv, because they want Bayern Munich want a loan deal, and they won't do a loan deal. They want to sell him, but they want 42 million, and they're going to pay 42. Like, money's scarce in the game right now. A lot of clubs can't afford to spend money.
But hold on 1 second. If they can get, if we just made a profit off of what's my man's name? The young boy that used to play for us, our academy boy. We made like 9 point something million off of him. I forgot his name. Fucking Amari Hutchinson.
Hutchinson. Yeah,
Hutchinson. So we got that profit.
We got resale profit as well. When he got sold to Forest, we got 3 million or something, 3.5 million for him as well. That's the model.
Yeah. So with that money plus some of the money that we got from the Club World Cup, these goalkeepers going for cheap. Mainan, I'd rather Donnarumma 100%, but Mainan is an upgrade on what we got. But I just feel like we kind of dodged a bullet in that last game because I just didn't think he was that guy. But I could say the same about Donnarumma when we played against them. But I still feel Donnarumma is a better goalkeeper. I think we can afford him.
Well, this is the point. How many players we got on our roster?
Is it in the 80s now? Is it in the 80s now?
More than likely, all right? And we still haven't sold enough. But if you've noticed, we're selling players that are meant to be part of the first team squad. That's what we're selling to make money.
Yeah.
With the
and their players as well. Yeah,
Jackson.
Yeah.
Wedding Hall's a squad player, but he's on the bench every game. All right, so he's in the first team squad. And
no, Wedding Hall's gone now. He's gone.
No, but I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Felix, they bought him for first team, and they've sold him. Nkunku, they bought him for first. So they're already the players that they bought. They're selling, and this is what rattles me. Right, is that everyone now on the timeline's going, well, we need this and we need that. Bruv, we've spent 2 billion and you're telling me we need more players now. We need more upgrades. We need to rectify this. What does that tell you? It tells you that you've been a muppet for buying.
No, it tells you that Win Stanley needs brethren are bullshit, bro. They're not even scouting that, bro.
Well, they just give them a contract extension for 2033.
This is why I tweeted the other day and I said, you know, when we sold Oguchukwu and Broya to Burnley. We sold them for I don't even know what the amount was, but did we get more like data terabytes for that?
Yeah. Bro, these lot are on the terabyte FC merchantry, 100%. I don't know what data they're looking at All right, but the data, they're adamant to go for Baby Lurch, and I just do not understand it, bruv. I just, he's not what we need.
I thought he was going to be the 1:30 p.m. guy that was going to turn up on the picture of a vape.
Yeah. So like, well, where are we going?
In the third
game one, I know it's game one, but we've dropped 2 points already. Are we on a title charge, Sis? Are we going to win the title?
No, I came away from the game today thinking top four is going to be a slog. It's going to be hard. It's a tough league, and we ain't that good with kids still. You know what I mean? We think Palmer's like done 3 seasons, his 3rd season, and that he's still a kid, isn't he? Back in the day, it was it was 25 plus. That 25 to 30 was your peak when you would become a proper player. I know the game's changed a bit, but we're just kids, aren't we? We've got the Champions League this year as well. We've got no experienced players, no leaders. So regardless of whether Donnarumma's as good as we think, for that money to have him in the dressing room every week, he's European champion. Bastoni's won Serie A. He's got caps for Italy. He's got
in Champions League finals.
Champions League finals. We need players who have got experience in the team because we'll just melt. We'll just wilt. And therefore, today's game showed me that it's not going to be. We're not going to piss it into 3rd and 4th and automatically qualify for Europe.
I personally, I'm always all for Chelsea, but I think during today's game, being at 0-0, I think, and I don't like to talk negative about our team because I hate doing that shit. I think if they still had Olise, he might have been the game changer for Palace.
Good shout.
I mean, that's what I mean. I don't think they particularly played that well today.
No, they didn't. That's the thing.
No, they didn't. They didn't. But it's because they don't have him anymore. That Eze link up with Olise is different.
Yeah. And the other thing that worried me today was fucking Enzo. I mean, Adam Wharton made him.
The coaching is trash, bro. We need to get rid of that guy ASAP. Get rid of him.
Fucking Adam Wharton just walked all over him, I thought.
Do you know what? Everyone was going on about him last season, and I never knew his game until today. I saw him play, and I was like, okay, now I can see what everyone's talking about.
Me too, because like you hear the noise, don't you? But because I don't watch Palace games.
Yeah, because I don't watch no 12th in the league team, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
But there's no coincidence that Real Madrid and City are after him,
Oh, they're interested in him as well, yeah?
Yeah, but this is my thing. Like, why are we not? Why are we not?
How old is he?
He's young. He's a kid. But look at the experience. He's won FA Cup. He's won Charity Shield. He's in his, second season in the Premier League, is it?
He probably don't watch Suits.
He's a quality baller, bro. He looks like the geezer from Suits, did you say?
No, I said he probably didn't watch it.
Oh, right. Yeah. And he's playing with that Eminem merchant, Hughes, in the middle, bro.
How did he survive the sun tonight? Because today was hot.
Yeah, scorching. Yeah.
Yellow
scorching.
Yeah.
He left the pitch without a tan.
Bruv, he must have had factor 50 on 100%, bruv. 100%.
I did. I had factor 50 on all day, man. It was like, no shit, it was like being in Vegas.
That's going to be our front of shirt sponsor.
Yeah. Where is our front of shirt sponsor, by the way?
3 years. 3rd year. Do you know what? They haven't even got a side one now either, have they?
Don't worry. We got the gold badge.
Yeah.
We got the gold badge. That's to them, they probably think, well, yeah, that qualifies us to win the Premier League and the Champions League, and we're going to win it all.
I think, what's his name? The IB for the Lego head guy.
Oh, what, the final boss?
Yeah, the final boss.
Bruv, he's got more melanin than fucking Hughes. I'll tell you that now, bruv.
It's probably the tattoos.
Yeah, the tattoos. Oh man, he's probably got the same tattoos as Baby Lurch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
They got a similar haircut, except Baby Lurch is blonde.
Yeah. He's got more wham about him. His arms are bigger than his paws.
Well, he's definitely more hype. There's definitely more
Yeah,
height.
yeah.
But all right, let's talk about the switch up between, because João Pedro was anonymous. The swap between him and Delap. Do you agree he was a better fit? Should have started maybe.
I was just about to say that. For me, I'm worried a bit about Delap being good enough to play for Chelsea, i.e. technical enough, because a couple of games in the Club World Cup, his first touch looked a bit ropey, etc. But I don't want to write him off. But then I said to myself, the games we might need him in are the real tough games where we can't make any chances and we've just got to basically quite be aggressive, get amongst them. So I actually, in retrospect today, he might have been a better option to use as a bit of a battering ram for the first 60 minutes, then bring.
Because their two centre halves are pretty solid game.
The whole team is massive. You know, when we had a free kick, didn't we, early on? And my lad looked at it and said, "Look at the wall; they're just giants." Yeah. And then they've got that dude with the massive afro, and it makes him look about even. That's 7.
What's his name? Richard or something like that.
Do you remember?
It sounds like a first name.
Yeah. Do you remember the PR?
He's still smaller than Mateta, even with his fucking afro.
Yeah.
Man, do you remember?
Do you remember the centre backs? Yeah, the PR from the ownership was we don't like the height of Maatsen. They're too short. Yet we've bought Hato, who's not the tallest. We haven't addressed like a tall centre back. You know what I mean? Like Cucurella's not tall. Yeah. Like, and you're talking.
Wait. On Cucurella, 1 second. Did you see him get spun?
Yeah, of course.
No, I mean body language spun.
Yeah.
When that guy ran into him.
Yeah,
he was dead. I thought he was dead. I was like, shit, we've lost a player.
He was knocked out, wasn't he? He was knocked out.
100%. But it's because, his hair saved him, clearly. Gave him that extra bounce.
He got that extra cushion. But
yeah, literally.
But the did you see him throw it out? Do you see his throwing? How disgraceful
that throwing pissed me off, bro. He literally just threw it right across their fucking back line,
giving the ball away cheap.
Yeah.
So what? Listen, if you went in right,
do you know where that comes from? The way he threw that. Do you know where that comes from? Right. Rory Delap.
Yeah. So he's had too much influence, isn't he? He's had too much influence from Liam, bruv.
That guy didn't have a throw in him at all.
You know, at the start of this transfer window, we once we got Champions League. Do you remember the narrative was if we get Champions League, we want to see how we act in the market, and we want to, you know what I mean, go in, get some experience. There's none of that talk now. We're game 1 of the season now, and we've just drawn with Crystal Palace. We've spent over 200 mil, 250 mil. We're up to 2 billion on the amount spent since they walked through phase 4. Would you be looking at all of these signings after qualifying for Champions League? Honest answer.
No, I'm going for like proper players. Proper players. Like Rodrigo would already be in the squad.
So what, you'd agree we'd probably go for a Bastoni, granted, yeah, central defender. You go for a Bastoni. You go for a Diogo Costa or a Donnarumma. You go for them.
I'd go for Donnarumma 100%.
Up front, everyone was after Osimhen. He was John.
I mean, there was talks of Gyökeres, but let's be fair, everyone was talking about Osimhen before Gyökeres.
Yeah, it was always Osimhen number 1, wasn't it? It was always Osimhen. I was Osimhen number 1. Gyökeres for the same money, 60 million. Why not get him? You know, we spent on Asugo. Where was Asugo today, by the way? Asugo, everyone's talking high about him. He didn't even get. He's meant to be the next Casado. He didn't get a flinch.
Wait, was he on the bench?
Yeah, he was on the bench.
Yeah, he didn't come on.
Oh, okay.
But before we get sidetracked, we spent Sugo and Quenda 75 million euros, but we couldn't buy a Gyökeres. Gyökeres, by the way, again, he said another stinker in it, really, isn't he?
Yeah.
He looked like Lukaku, bruv, cement booted rat, bruv. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
he looked like the cement booted rat today, bruv.
Yeah.
He was all over there.
Not even Timberlands, Caterpillars.
Oh, Caterpillars, yeah, budget, man.
Still toe caps.
Yeah, he ain't playing in Sporting no more. Tell you that now, bro. But yeah, like, listen, he's still a finisher. Like, you know, we mug him off, but he was shocking today, bruv. He was shocking. But like, you look at it and go, all right, you're looking at all these players, Rodrigo, Kvaratskhelia, these types of players.
Yeah,
You know,
those two should be in our squad, 100%.
Bruv, Kvaratskhelia, bruv.
Yeah.
What a baller, bruv. But
Should
listen,
definitely be in our squad.
that's my point I wanted to make. Is that you see all these flip-floppers, they make out like, oh yeah, we got in Champions League and this is exactly how I'd assemble a squad. Is it? Yeah. Oh,
But wait, Johnny and Sis, would you guys still take Rodgers? Pause.
Morgan Rodgers?
Yeah.
Don't know, you know.
It's so much money, isn't it?
I said pause. I didn't need you guys to pause.
I don't know. Listen, he's a good player.
Yeah.
I do rate him.
Yeah,
I just don't think that he's
Chelsea level, bro.
I don't think he's the one that elevates us. Or,
Yeah,
you know.
it's like Gittins. For me, Gittins shouldn't have started above S1zzla.
Yeah, 100%. But Gittins plays on the left.
Yeah,
what he should have done is drop Neto.
No, but you can put Neto on the left as well, though.
I don't think
Neto's Palmer on the right and S1zzla on the 10. That's where he wants to play.
I don't think Neto's as good on the left. That's the point. And
I tell you what, it reminded me, it was funny today. S1zzla's so young, right? So he comes on the pitch and he's been on the pitch about 2 minutes. And Maresca's shouting at him and he's waving his hands at him saying, do this, do that, do that. And S1zzla was just pointing straight at Reece James and said, get him to pass me the ball. Just get him to pass me the ball. I could literally hear him at the conversation. Yeah. And Reece James
we just learned something new about Sis. Sis understands Portuguese.
Yeah.
Italian and Portuguese, yeah.
Come on.
He was trying to bowl loads of orders at him, Maresca was, and he just pointed straight at Reece James and said, get him to pass me the ball.
Yeah, for me, I would have took Reece James off second half, just because, not because of how he was playing, it's just a case of he was on a yellow and the referee was just on his case. So it's like, you got to take him off. You have to take him off because we can't afford to lose him.
And the thing is, we couldn't even get what S1zzla was saying, right? Effectively, is stop giving me the ball with my back to the goal. Give me the ball where I've got a run at Tyreek Mitchell.
Right.
Yeah. So even if it's a 50-50, just give me that ball into space. And we did it like once or twice. And then you notice, I don't know whether Palace clocked on and just
they clocked on
us from doing it, or we Gusto or James, we couldn't, or even Enzo, they just couldn't get the ball to him.
We got sussed out. We got sussed out. They could tell what game we was playing 100%.
Yeah.
You know,
I hope I ain't got no reverb, guys. Can you guys hear yourself in the background?
No.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, cool.
You know,
with S1zzla, by the way.
With S1zzla, you can clearly see he's got absolute natural ball IQ.
100.
He knows the game. He knows where he wants to go. He knows how to attack. He's direct. He's fearless, and he's clearly levels above, bro, for his age. You know,
yeah. And he plays with a smile on his face all the time, bro.
Yeah, he wants to get that goal. Like he had that shot, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he maybe could have just laid it off, left it. I think who was there?
What, the one where he skied it?
Where Neto was there, and he could have let it. Neto would have had a free shot, and he might have scored. But Esso's just hungry, bruv. And I really do think he's got a higher ceiling than Cole, bro. I really do.
He's exciting, isn't he? He's really exciting.
I've got a question for both of you. Yeah. In the next 2 years, do you think he's got a higher ceiling than Lamine Yamal?
Yeah.
I think he does.
But do you know what it is? Yamal's playing at Barca, and he's got some real quality around him,
in that league,
and a manager. He's got in La Liga. What you think if he plays in La Liga?
No, I'm saying, but you got to remember that he plays in that league.
Yeah. If S1zzla balls out here this season, if he actually puts up the numbers, you know, gets his 25 plus or whatever, yeah, then you got to say he's up there because this is a harder league than La Liga. This is more of a.
I see Alpha talking about too early, but I said in the next 2 years. There's an attitude difference between both players. There's an attitude difference between both.
Yamal's he's getting a bit starstruck at the minute. I think he's more focused. He's got his family with him.
Yeah,
he's more
a
humble.
tourist, bro. Come on.
He's just, do you know what it is with him? He looks like that type of Romario player. You know Romario?
He was at the bridge. Yeah.
So he was all about the football. He loves shagging, bruv. Romario, he'll go, bruv. All them in the line for Bonnie Blue, bruv. He would have them all queuing outside for 24 hours.
And she would trust the cum shot.
She would trust the cum shot, 100%. So for me, I think he's just a footballing guy. He wants to win Ballon d'Or. He wants to be the best. And, you know, listen, S1zzla, the fact that we're asking for him to come on to make something happen is a major red flag.
But no, but I did like the fact that what I'm trying to say is today he got on the pitch, he's 18, and he was like, just give me the ball. He was saying to the captain of the team, just give me the ball. I want to do something. That, a lot of the time when you bring a 18-year-old on, they don't want the ball, do they? You know, they hide away or whatever. He just wants
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
He wanted it.
Shout out Bright Guy in the comments, by the way. Yamal likes dancing dwarfs. Yeah, probably goes S1zzla.
Like he's fearless. He's actually fearless. And I feel like Cole Palmer's lost that a bit now.
No, Johnny, he hasn't lost it. He's got too much talent around him now. It's a different scenario compared to last season where we all relied on him. We don't have to rely on him no more. He doesn't have that pressure no more. And
I think he still does.
And Palmer's not playing. No, Palmer's not playing on the right hand side where he is best.
Well, this is what I don't understand. If he's your best player, why are you not playing him in his best position?
No, that's facts. That's facts. I don't know if you saw my tweet earlier. I said, take my man off, take Gittins off, put Neto over there. I don't care if people say, oh, you know, he's not best on the left, but put Palmer on the right and play S1zzla as a 10 because S1zzla's already said that he wants to play as a 10. He can play centrally. He's better than when fucking, what's his name? Mudryk was playing there.
Yeah, but you know what?
Mudryk played as a 10 one time. He was decent, but S1zzla was way better than that.
No, I'll tell you what the difference. I think S1zzla will be a better 10 simply because he's that direct and he's got more trickery. He's in those tight spaces. Yeah. I feel like because of his size as well, he's got that ability to just cause panic, bruv. Everyone goes woo like that. All the defenders around him.
I can see JP in the comments. I'm not saying you're saying play S1zzla as a 10 with a question mark. That's the preferred position that he wants. So if that's what he wants, give it to him. I'd rather him on the wings, but that's the position he's comfortable with. So let him play it.
And I also think, you know, in a game like today, Palmer needs to drop deep a bit to collect the ball. Did you notice in the last few minutes he started to do it, didn't he? And then he starts to make something happen. There's no point in being up front with 3 men round him, and every time he gets the ball, he's just rushed.
Too many tight spaces, man.
Yeah, and you've got effectively the centre halves or the midfield are the making the play, and when it's Trev, you know, no disrespect, but he ain't putting a slide rule pass in, is he? Or he ain't got the courage to do that kind of thing. No. Enzo's not doing it. He's fucking running around like a bottle of pop, isn't he? Fucking all over the shop, isn't he? You need somebody
Panda pop.
Yeah. Caicedo's unreal. He's breaking play up. You need somebody who's going to drop in and start spraying the ball around a bit. So
listen, there's no control. Did you notice we were adamant to just keep going down the middle when they were just blocking all those channels? And they were forcing us out wide, but actually it suits us to go wide because why we got these 2 wingers for that can go to the byline and stretch their defenders out? If you're not even going to use them like that, it was too slow. Everything was slow, and it was like that in the second half where you thought we were going to have a bit more intensity. It was just slow and lethargic, bruv. And
I
you
don't know why.
I've
I
said
don't
it
know. I don't know
countless
why they
times,
keep
yeah.
passing the ball back to fucking to Sanchez. Sorry, he's got no ball distribution whatsoever. Don't get me wrong. He made a few good saves today. I'll give him that. But with the balls at his feet, he just. I don't know if he's colorblind. He can't pass the ball to anybody in blue, bro.
Yeah.
He just kicks it anywhere.
At least today he didn't. He did just kick it out. He didn't do anything daft today. There was a couple of times where I thought, "Fucking hell, he's going to do something daft here," but he didn't. He just launched it. So
it's like he's trying to get an assist for an own goal. Do you know what I mean? Like, what's he doing?
You know, one thing in football that will always put opposition teams under the cosh, even if you're not that great, is when you play the ball quickly and zippy. And when you play it fast,
No, I thought he was going to say Anthony Taylor.
No. If you zip it around and you have your way of playing, you know where your teammates are, but you're passing it quickly. And sometimes the ball might not go where you want it to go, or you might not move up, but you're nipping the ball around and you've played it at a fast pace. And one touches. How many times? Neto, how many touches? Gittins, how many touches? Palmer, how many touches? You don't get time in the Premier League to have these touches. You get 1-2 seconds on the ball. If you're lucky, 2 seconds, right, before you're closed down or a channel's closed down. You've got to play it quickly, no matter where you are on the pitch. And it was just too slow.
But I also think part of that is the manager. If you do that, you have got chance of losing the ball because you're taking risks, aren't you? You're trying to make something happen. You're passing the ball in quickly, so you might lose the ball a little bit more often. Whereas that's the problem, isn't it? Maresca's just have the ball as much as possible. Be tech pet ball, boring shit. So I would actually, we'd have probably been better today, taking a few more risks early on in the game, letting them having a little bit more possession to come out and to try and break through them. Because just playing backwards, sideways, backwards against that low block today, we were never going to break through it because we were passing the ball far too slowly. We weren't. There was no skill involved in any of the movement or anything. It was just.
I think these men probably went in there. They was like, do you know what? We just come off of winning the Club World Cup. We've won another 2 cups that don't mean shit. So do you know what? Let's just have fun out there and just do what we need to do, and that's it. I think that's what it was, man. Because there's no way them men they went out to participate in anything. They just thought, fuck it. Do you know, it is what it is. Because when's our next game?
Friday.
Yeah. So these men want a long break and just be like, do you know what? Fuck it. Let's just chill for a bit because we'll come back stronger than ever after that. And I listen. I hope so.
You know, it's just come out by Gary Neville. He says, I think Chelsea will have a very, very good season, but you're not looking at João Pedro and Delap in the same light as Arsenal's front line or Haaland or Liverpool. The spine is also
Hold on, wait. Arsenal's front line. Hold on, let me stop you there. Arsenal's front line.
Yeah, it was a shambles today.
So what's he talking about?
Well, I think he's right with City and Liverpool, but not with Arsenal.
He's not talking. Yeah, well, definitely not talking about. He's not talking about facts about Arsenal. Jesus, I mean, come on.
Well, they got that. What's his name? Block 9.
You can't even say Goalkeeper.
Yeah, Frauders. But they got him, and they got Saka. But yeah, it's just striker, isn't it? That's all it is. It's Havertz and Gyökeres. But in terms of City, they got Haaland, they got Ekitike, they might get Isaac. And he says the spine is also.
Ekitike.
What's that?
That's Liverpool, Ekitike.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Liverpool, they might get Isaac as well.
Okay.
He says the spine is also not there. They're not ready. We're not just saying that because of today, but because they've drawn against a very good side in Crystal Palace.
Did you see Liverpool's back line?
Yeah.
Shaky. More shaky than... Bruv, they were more shaky than that Cats program on MTV, bruv, with the drawings of mad shaking, bruv. Dr. Katz. Way more shaky than that, bruv.
Bruv, the thing is, all these teams, they're just getting into their rhythm because they've come back from
It
pre-season.
looks like they're dancing, so you can get into rhythm all you want, mate. May that continue.
Well, it may. However, from what I'm seeing right now, the two teams that will be in a title race is Liverpool and City.
You think
What
Liverpool?
I do, yeah. I think that they almost drew that game, right? And then they just come out of nowhere and pulled it out of the bag when it was looking very, very dodgy. You know, he brought on, what's his name? Chiesa, and he landed some Gremma and literally volleyed it in, bruv.
Yeah, they barely play that guy most of the time. The last time they brought him on was just for him to get that fucking trophy thing.
That's the
medal.
point. He made a change where Carragher, the spit-faced merchant,
I can't stand that guy, bro. I can't stand his opinions on anything.
Who's going, oh, I don't understand the sub. Why are you taking Verts off, right? And he took off Verts and he put on Chiesa, and then there you go. They're 3-2 up, winning the game. Salah cherry on the cake on top, and they win the game 4-2. It's management, it's decisions in the game where you go from drawing a game and winning a game. And Slot did that.
Did you see that? Did you see the part where I can't remember the defender's name? He tried to fuck up Mo Salah's hair transplant. Did you see it?
No, what was that? I didn't see that.
You didn't see the part when he grabs him by his hair?
What hair, bruv? He's hardly got any hair. Mo Salah, bruv.
He grabbed him by his hair on the goal line. You didn't see it?
Nah.
Bro, you're gonna have to watch the highlights, man. He grabbed Mo Salah by the hair, bro, and tried to fuck up his whole pattern in Turkey, bro.
Well, he didn't get sent off. He didn't get sent off.
No, he didn't get sent off.
It's because he ain't got a Brillo pad like Cucurella, innit? It's much more obvious like that, innit?
Someone in the chat said,
to go back to what Neville's saying is, and that's what I came away today thinking, top four is going to be a slog. I'm not saying we won't do it, but it ain't going to be a bed of roses. It's not going to be a walk in the park. There's some good teams in the league. Spursy, they're looking better. United, they played all right today. We've got an attacking line.
Well, Arsenal were lucky today.
Yeah,
they were lucky today. I don't know how they got a win now. They were shocking. They're shit. And they're in phase 6. They were shit.
They're bottle jobs, bro. I told you, their kit is made by fucking recycled plastic.
Don't knock sustainability, bruv. You know what I mean? Except this one's not so sustainable, bruv. You know what I mean? Arsenal ain't sustainable, bruv. Phase 6 with Lego head, bruv.
Listen, Arsenal trying to help the planet. They got
no excuse. But Man United today, with Cunha and Buemo, they look good. They still got a lot of issues. United. So
10% match his twin brother.
Who?
10% match his twin brother. Ain't that Nini's brother?
What, in Buemo? You reckon? I don't know.
Him, and the guy that beat up Dylan White.
The Towner.
Yeah. Triplets. Listen, there's no filter over here, bruv. I say what I want.
You say it. You land it, bruv. You land it. Big up to F1 fan. He says, "Why is everyone flip floppers?" It's a good question. They like Havianas? I don't know. Maybe.
Or Crocs.
Crocs, yeah. Oh, mate. Big up to Chelsea Empire. He says, up to my bro Cursor, real one. At the end of the day, flip-flopping don't get you nowhere. If these content creators want to sell the club out for £1 note, it's on them. Don't come back to minerals. Facts, bruv. We move.
Yeah, no, facts.
Big up to Shay. Says, up the Minerals FC. Final boss is our next gaffer. God help us, bruv. If that's the case, we'll be done.
I saw Thingy Bob in the crowd. You know, the guy from New Zealand.
Who?
What's the name, coach? Willie.
Yeah, him.
What was he doing, bruv? Hacker? What was he doing?
He was there. He's there in the tunnel, isn't he, at the start of the game?
Yeah, he didn't fire him up today, did he?
Not at all.
You know
Big
what I mean?
Willie style.
Yeah,
Give it
little
one
Willie
of
style.
that. Will Smith.
Fucking Epstein FC.
I'm going
Avenue
to
Club.
Miami.
Yeah.
And then you got his daughter. His daughter's talking about who ate all the pussy, bro. What's going on?
Fucking hell, bruv. It's a joke, honestly. Listen, the fact that you got an ex-rugby player to try and fire up and instill mentality. I've seen people propaganda it, bruv. They've been doing TikToks and
You might as well get one
content
of
on
those
this.
fire eaters. You know the ones that swing the sticks around and they put it in their mouth and put fire out. Or one of them fucking other dons that step on hot coals.
Well, it's like, that's quite tribal, bruv. Very tribal, that.
Well, we need a tribal.
They
chief
are,
in
though.
our
They
team,
are.
clearly.
The All Blacks are very, very tribal, bruv. They do the commando. They probably are commando, bruv. You know what I
We need
mean?
a Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns, bruv. Where's Dusty Rhodes when you need him, bruv?
He's dead.
Yosie. Salute to my ultra Dusty Rhodes, though, bruv. He watches. Bruv. He's a day one.
Oh, no, not that one. Not that one. I'm talking about the wrestler.
Yeah,
My
Not that
bad.
one. We got a few Dusty Rhodes. Come on, bruv. But listen, overall, bruv, what do we rate this performance out of 10?
To be honest, I'm trying to not get too down about it, as in too annoyed by it. It's a long season ahead. I'm going to London on Friday night, so
I'm going to give it till December before I can make a
I've said
judgment.
that. Yeah, December is where you judge.
Yeah.
Where you are, because
Yeah.
the context is we are playing Champions League now. We're going to be playing Champions League, but not Conference League. He's not going to be able to rest his Casados and Palmers in Conference League, in the Champions League, right?
Thanks.
The games are coming thick and fast. Everyone has strengthened pretty much. Most teams have upgraded or strengthened, whether that is actually then being strengthened or we don't know. That's where the season will dictate that. But it's a bit of an anti-climax where you are buzzing for the season and you're like, you expect to win at home at Crystal Palace. Away at Crystal Palace, you can maybe, it's a little bit tougher, but in reality, like you should be, your home games, especially first game of season, you should be winning that. You're not playing City like last year. You're playing Crystal Palace. So it is an anticlimax. It's a bit of a downer.
All right, Shay, no one gets Matisse around here, bro. So you can keep your £5, bro.
What's that? What we doing here, bruv? What's he said? Careful, S1zzla and Cursor. The last two who came on with Johnny got Matisse for the £1 note. Got Matisse, bruv.
You must be new around here.
we've been here long before they
You must be new around here, bro.
Must be new round
New
the
kids on the block sucking line dick. Boy, go sleep. Be sick.
Oh, the bars are just fucking landing.
Bro, he will
Big up.
86K for that, bro. Come on, stop it.
You're talking to the 86K governor over here, bruv. You know what I mean? What are we doing here, bruv? OGs. Big up to both of you, bruv. And big up to all my ultras. Smash the like button as well. What are we doing here?
So I think in summary, I'll say, look, I'll take it away. Palace are quite a good team. I was buzzing that they mudded Liverpool last week. I was well happy, and they made it tough for us today. We didn't really play well, but we've got to crack on. I thought we'd get 9 points from the first 3 games. Let's hope we get 7. Because we go into that first international break. There's a week break. Then we've got the Champions League draw. Yeah. This next 3 weeks is quite a honeymoon period for the season because we've got 3 easy games. But as soon as that first window, that international break finishes, the window shuts, it's just games, Champions League, Champions League, League Cup. And I think now we've got to win our next 2 games. We've got to beat West Ham and we've got to beat Fulham away. and go into that break on 7 points. If we're like that, probably I'll put today behind us a bit of a slow, sluggish start. But
Yeah.
if we lose, if we get like one win, if we've got 3 points or something, fucking hell, we're well behind the 8 ball, because we'll already be 6 points behind, won't we? So
yeah, I can't listen. Not beating West Ham is just you got to beat them, bro.
But like you say, Johnny,
that's
we've been
right.
that many times, man, and it's not easy there, is it? I know
No,
they
it's not.
right last year. They like
Do
fell
you know
apart.
what will piss me off? If we lose against Sunderland,
That's a
We're
tough.
definitely going to
place
lose
go,
against.
that's gonna piss me off.
But that's a tough place to go, Curse. You trust me, all the way up there, bruv. And when are we playing them? When it's fucking -4, -5 or something. Well, we ain't got a good record in Newcastle. Yeah, Newcastle, we've got a shocking record, bruv. You know.
Yeah,
I've only seen us win up at Sunderland once, that year when Fabregas scored, when we won the league under Conte. Courtois made that save, didn't he, in the last minute? Like,
Yeah,
world
that's a
class.
great. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right, S1zzla.
We're fucking got lucky that game.
The 3-0 game. Who was it? Sunderland versus
Hammer. No, West Ham. They were. Somebody was saying it's the worst. It's the biggest result for a promoted team who have come up through the playoffs to win 3-0 on the first game of the season.
Yeah, that was wild, bro. That was wild.
Great result though. Like sod West Ham. I can't stand them, bro.
Yeah,
You know what
facts.
I mean?
Dead team.
Yeah.
They're filth, bruv. You know what I mean? I want them to get battered, bruv. I want them to get relegated. I love them. I wish Spurs got relegated last year. Can't believe it, bruv. You know, but yeah. So listen, I've let out. I feel better because I've just let out what I wanted to let out, and do you know what I mean? It's good. It's good. You know, it was just such a poor performance, bruv. All round, it was just poor. You know, and that's what
wasn't the
like.
man.
It wasn't. This is it, right? It's this context. You can't go and look at this game and go, you know what? We actually.
Sorry, man. That's South London for you. Sorry.
That's right. We put them under
Miami Beach.
Yeah, it does. That sounds like Miami Beach. He's waffling. It wasn't like you could say we had them under the cosh. We had the goalkeeper made 3-4 great saves or 2 unbelievable saves. We should have had a penalty as well and this and that. We had nothing, bruv. It was like...
We got lucky. We hadn't even talked about that free kick because for me, that was a fucking goal every day of the week.
Yeah, mate.
If it was the other way round, we'd be fucking raging.
Yeah, of course. Of course. You'd be absolutely livid, bruv, if that was against us. If we scored a free kick like that and then we get told it's allowed.
And he's saying it's because he wasn't a yard away or something from the wall or whatever.
Yeah, and then
listen, we kick that amongst ourselves. We don't let that out.
Did you see the ref though when we had a free kick? Do you remember when we had the free kick? He actually put a line a metre away from Crystal Palace's defensive wall. Yeah, and then Cucurella was right at the start of the line. He wasn't even where he should have been, and he didn't say nothing.
And did you know on TV? Did you hear what the ref said over the mic? Because it came over the fucking tannoy in the stadium. The ref said the reason I've disallowed it is because like they were doing in the Club World Cup.
Yeah. Oh, bruv, you just reminded me. Yeah, this fucking half-time interview nonsense. What is going on? The game's gone. That was Odegaard getting interviewed at half-time. Like. He's meant to be in the team talk. He's their captain, and you're making him come out for an interview. Yeah, and against Man United at Old Trafford, the game's gone, bruv. This Americanization of the game is an absolute shambles, bruv. That's a joke. That's a joke.
You can't tell me the players want to do that at all, can you?
No, bruv. That's wrong.
Short straw. Who got the short straw to fucking go out and give the interview?
Yeah, their captain. The Dow's the Tomb merchant. Yeah, you probably should have advertised for the yeah. Should have come out and gone because I'm worth it, L'Oreal or some shit. You know,
Russian Down merchant.
It's a shambles, mate. Honestly, fucking hell. But yeah, big up to everyone in here, all my ultras. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe, all that. Make sure you follow CFC Sizzler as it is his handle on X and cursor on X as well.
Wait,
listen,
before you go, Johnny.
Yeah, go on.
They changed the name from Twitter to X. So what do we call it now when we tweet?
Well, it's not a tweet no more. There's no birdies, bruv. It's just the Freemason fucking thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's cut in half. If you mirror it, you got it there, ain't you? Yeah.
Yeah. So it's Mahabun. Mahabun. Yeah. Okay. All right. Fair play.
When these brown envelopes tweet, they put their aprons on nowadays. Did you know that?
Yes.
But anyway.
Yeah.
But
Nando's
listen.
workers.
It's a bloodshed. But listen, big up to everyone in here.
Where's Nick Smith as well with his singer bit? They've got Carl in now, haven't they? It's even worse than Singer.
Oh, you reckon? I don't know. I bet Nick Smith is buzzing with that. He can't stay. Singer beer. Singer beer's like drinking acid. Huh? I don't know where. There's a lot of ultras that gone fucking. I don't know where they're in hibernation or something.
Nando's.
They're in. Are they in McDonald's?
Or they're still in the butcher's hook. I don't know.
Yeah.
Fuck knows.
Fuck knows. But listen, all my ultras here, man. Big up to every single one of you. And big up you, S1zzla. Big up you, Curse. And we'll have you on after each game to give our reaction. Hopefully, West Ham, that'll be late stream. So we'll do that after the game. If it's too late, we'll try and do it the next day. But ultras, make sure you show your support. And big up to everyone in here, as always. You know the drill. You know what I mean? Just put your comments down. All your comments. As always, up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. Love Chelsea, hate Blueco.
Love to watch Chelsea, yo boys.
That's it, bruv. It's been 2 years already. So
yeah, I know. Time flies, man.
Yeah, time flies, bruv. But big up to everyone and salute to all the ultras, bruv. And we'll see you on the next one. Let's have it right.
Love to everyone.